Time now for Looking on the Bright Side with Colleen Kristen Brewster, owner of On the Go with Colleen Kristen Brewster Travel Agency. And Colleen joins us from her office in Laguna Beach, California. All I got was a fax here, Colleen, about a seminar that you are going to be sponsoring the weekend of the 26th. Is that correct?
That is correct, Phil. We are sponsoring On the Go with Colleen Kristen Brewster is sponsoring a retreat, a women's retreat and seminar, Friday the 26th, 27th, and 28th in the Palm Springs area. And it's a difficult time for all of us. And this is a really, really difficult thing that we're trying to put together. But I think it's time for all American women, especially. Men, yes. But I think it's time for all American women, too. We really need to embrace the possibility, Phil, and I'm just saying the possibility, that for whatever reason we could lose this war with the Taliban, and there will be some decisions for American women to make. Now,
we could lose this war with the Taliban. I'm following. We could lose this war with the Taliban, and there's decisions for American women to make.
Yes, and I don't mean to scare anybody, but I think there are a lot of American women who need information. This will be an information-based seminar, the 26th, 27th, and 28th. We will give out a phone number.
Well, before we give out phone numbers, what is the, first of all, the possibility of losing the war with the Taliban means what? You're talking about women.
I really, really am, Phil, and I think that we need to, as American women, be forewarned. Forewarned is forearmed. What will it be like under a Islamic regime? What kind of clothes will we be required?
Well, this is fatalistic and defeatist talk. I mean,
Phil, I believe we still have a constitution which allows me the freedom of speech, and I'd like to continue with what I'm saying.
But this is defeatist talk. You're talking about women preparing to, you hear what I'm saying?
Phil, we cannot refuse to accept the situation. The Russians were defeated by these people. The British were defeated by these people. If the Islamic regime of the Taliban is able to somehow effect an Islamic regime in America, American women need to know what's expected of them.
I think it's extremely defeatist.
I think it's extremely realistic. And I know there are a lot of women out there that understand what I'm talking about. So if you could get your male ego out of the way for a moment so that I can help the thousands of American women listening to you prepare themselves for living under an Islamic regime.
Get my male ego out of the way.
Could I just finish? Because you invited me on your show. I did not call you.
We had a fax.
You invited me. I did not call you.
You are going to be having a seminar in Palm Springs on how American women can accept, what is it?
Training women to adapt to the Islamic lifestyle and the expectation of women under the Islam government.
I just don't know how you can think that way.
Phil, we can't refuse to accept the situation. I am trying to get women ready so we don't start filling body bags. And it's really, really scary for me.
Filling body bags.
That's right. We have to do so many things, Phil. There's a checklist here.
All right, what are the things now you're saying that American women, if we lose and we become an Islamic regime, what are the things they got to do?
First of all, we need to get women used to the idea of sharing men. I have a lot of lesbian friends. That is going to obviously be something that is prohibited by the Taliban's. Training with the burqa, the long shroud-like gown, deference to men. So the toughest part is going to be getting women ready for the mindset. This is really difficult for me.
So then why even talk about this? Why even accept the possibility of... You've got American women out there. You want them to come to some seminar so they can get ready to learn how to share men, wear a burqa, be deferential to men. And what is this about taking the occasional beating from a man or a rock to the head?
That is the reality. And as American women, we are tough women, and we can adapt to a lot.
Well, you want women to get used to getting beaten by men?
That's what the Islams will want. We need to get along to get along. Have you ever heard that phrase, Phil? Have you ever heard?
Yeah, I've heard the get along to get along. So women in America...
Yes, it is a sad reality. I'm simply saying to all of my sisters out there, there is a way that we can survive under an Islamic regime. And if America loses this war, and God, I hope we don't, but if we do, we need to start thinking about how we can adapt. I'm not saying you'll get beaten, but beatings are legal under the Islams.
And so get ready to take a beating from your husband.
Oh, what? We're not supposed to? We're supposed to go to jail? Are you going to go to jail?
I'm not even considering the possibility of my wife taking a beating from me.
Well, if the Islamic regime takes over, you will be expected to beat your wife and to give her an occasional cane to the ass. And I'm sorry to put it...
I will do no such thing, okay? I will run. I will not live here. I will fight.
Listen, I'll get you. John Wayne, huh?
What do you mean, John Wayne? You're sitting here getting women ready to be, to accept...
An Islamic regime. That's right, Phil. Are you saying there's no way we could lose?
I'm saying that if, as a country, we stick to it and we.
Are you saying there's no way we could lose?
I'm not saying there's no way.
Then we have to start drafting this letter to the Taliban leadership, which I have sent you a fax on, and we will discuss at our women conference. Now, first of all, we want to get the Taliban leadership. We need to ask guidance in the event that America loses. We want to know just exactly how they want us dressed, what they want.
So, in other words, you're just going to bend right over and wait for the cane even before they apply it. I mean, to me, this is defeatist thinking.
You may call it defeatist. I call it realistic. The men in this country, Phil, the men in this country, I don't know, I've slept with a lot of them, and they just don't seem to have what it...
Yeah, you don't have any faith. It's not anything about the men in this country being soldiers.
We just need to learn, in the event we lose this war, to be good and humble hosts to our new leadership, the Taliban men. Show them that we are submissive. Yes, show them how good we are in bed. Show them how good we can be in bed. Just in case.
Just in case.
Yes.
That we lose.
Yes. Well, Mr. Talk Show host?
Well, yeah, I'm the talk show host. I can't believe what I'm hearing. On the weekend of the 26th, you and a bunch of women will go out. Have you got a phone number?
We do have a phone number I'll give later on in the program.
So that all the women listening right now, in the event that we lose to the Taliban and we become an Islamic regime, they can go out and learn how to take a cane to the ass and a rock to the head.
It's not all bad from what I've seen. And
oh, no, that is escorted by a man after dark. That's pretty cool stuff. Let me give our phone number out here. It's 1-800-449-8686. Colleen Kristen Brewster from On the Go with Colleen Kristen Brewster. And in the press release, it says, American women need to learn to adapt to the Islamic lifestyle in the event that we lose this war. Bikinis and all traditional forms of dress are out. Lesbians out. The burqa in. You've got this whole, what is this?
This is kind of like in Entertainment Weekly when they have what's in, what's out. And so it's just a fun thing.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Out, bikini, in, the burqa. Out, flower, look at this, out, flowers and a walk on the beach. In, a cane to the ass and a rock to the head. Is that romantic?
I'm covering all the bases still. It's kind of fun the way we do it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun there, having that little Entertainment Weekly thing.
It's like the Jefferson Tea. What's good, what's bad. You know, I know you don't like me very much right now.
I don't like this defeatist talk. 1-800-449-8686. We are drafting a letter to the Taliban leadership asking guidance in the event that America loses to the Taliban and becomes an Islamic republic. There are 150 million American women who will not know what to do. How to wear a burqa, how to not go out after dark, how to take the occasional beating. Oh, is this supposed to be funny? And how not to shave our upper lip. 1-800-449-8686. 1-800-449-8686. Colleen Kristen Brewster is on the line with me. Yeah, and the name of this feature is Looking on the Bright Side. What is she? Hey, Colleen, I just got a question for you. How's this looking on the bright side?
What?
This whole thing, wait to get taken over by the Islams.
I think it's looking on the bright side to be ready. Ready, willing, and able to submit. to whatever mullah decides to drag you into a house.
Okay, 1-800-449-8686, Phil Hendry Show.
This is the Phil Hendry Show. 1-800-449-8686.
I'm really, really cute, and I do have a really good body. I tried on a burqa the other day, Phil, that a friend of mine had brought back from the Middle East during Desert Storm. It really is kind of nice because men can't see your body, and they do not ogle you.
You're talking about wearing one of those Islamic burqas so that a man can't see your body. In the possible advent of an Islamic republic, you want women to be prepared.
You know, for an intelligent man, you're really a little bit stupid. You don't get...
No, I hear what you're saying. You think America could get taken over by the Taliban, become an Islamic republic, and then all our women are walking around wearing those shrouds. Here is Maria on the Phil Hendry Show. Hello.
Hi, Phil. I had to call.
First of all, I'm really cute. I've got a really good body, and I hate men staring at me.
Go ahead, Maria.
Okay. I had to call just because of the fact that when I first heard, I thought I was in Israel. I didn't know where I was. And let me
Israel? They don't wear that stuff in Israel.
I'm sorry.
How stupid
I
can
meant
you be?
Taliban. My first point is that I don't know if you had grandparents that are alive when you were born or what the deal was, but my grandfather didn't fight in World War II so that you could give up so easily. Second of all,
you have to accept the situation. It's possible that they may want to make you wear a scarf on your head.
Let me tell you something. First of all, I wasn't raised, and I listened to my grandfather's stories, and I wouldn't, by giving up so easily, I'd rather fight for the country, go to war, get drafted as a woman, and fight for this country.
But wait a minute.
My children, then let me finish.
Fight?
Let me finish.
Girls can't fight. We don't even know how to make a fist.
Who doesn't? I take Taekwondo, girl, okay? And if you want to be any kind of woman, you better stand up for yourself. And let me tell you something else. One more thing. Let me finish what I'm saying. The other thing is, if I had daughters, I would not raise them to be like this.
That's the spirit, Maria.
You're going to lead this girl into a body bag, Phil.
No, I like listening to Maria. Gives me faith in our American women.
I know not one American. I know not one American woman that would do what you're saying to do. Let me tell you something. I know one that would come to your thing and protest your thing.
That's what you ought to do. Go and protest outside the gates of it.
I'm not going to say.
I'll tell her. It's going to be in Palm Springs, and when we get the information, we'll announce it.
You're going to mess everything up. You're going to make everything bad.
Yeah, well, I want to mess you up.
Everything bad.
Have you ever worn a burqa? Have you ever worn a burqa?
No, here's the question. Do you have grandparents? Do you have a grandfather? Did you have a grandfather?
I guess. I don't know.
Guess.
I mean, yeah. What are you talking about?
Did you have a grandfather?
Did you have a grandfather?
Yeah.
Did he fight in World War II? Did he give his life? Did he almost give his life
if he
for
did,
his country?
If he did, he's not going to run around telling people about it.
Well, why wouldn't he?
I don't know.
Then you know what? You don't appreciate people.
If the Islams take over and they want us to wear burqas,
guess what? I'd rather die than give this country to them. My grandfather didn't die. My grandfather didn't die.
You're a girl. You can't fight. Girls can't fight.
Girl, I can fight better than a man, let me tell you.
Women know how to fight.
But how? Would we slap them? What would we do?
How?
Carry a gun.
Use a gun.
You know that women...
I can use a gun.
The Israeli army has women in it, okay?
I didn't know about that.
You could pick up a gun.
I mean, come on. You don't let them take over this country?
Maria, you know as well as I do that when a man wants you, just bend over and spread and wait. It'll be over soon.
What kind of advice is that?
You know what, Phil? That's advice of someone who wants to be treated like that. That's someone who wants to be treated like that. That's all there is to it.
That's a coward. That's a coward. That's what that is.
Exactly. That is a coward. But you know what? I think something is wrong.
It's not bad being a coward if you're a girl.
I think something has happened to her to make her feel this way. Because I know not one woman, one girl that would take this.
We need to send a telegram to the Taliban and ask us exactly what kind of sexual positions they like, what kind of...
God almighty, listen to you, woman. Listen to you. Stand up like a human being for yourself, for your country. Wrap yourself in the red, white, and blue and have no fear.
Oh, Phil, she's not an American. She is not an American. If she
full of fear, yeah.
if she had any American blood in her,
all right.
she would fight for this country.
I have Mexican blood too.
How do you know?
One night a Mexican asked me, "Do you have any Mexican in you?" And I said, "No." And he said, "You do now." And I said,
"Well, isn't that funny?"
"What?"
That's a crude joke.
I didn't know.
You know what?
You didn't know, yeah. All right, Maria, I got to run. I got to take another call, Maria, but I thank you for your call. Laura, you're on the Phil Hendry Show. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I'd like to just say that whoever this person is that you're talking to, if she thinks for 1 minute that American women are going to stand by and take it or be caned in the ass or whatever
it was,
Laura.
Way to go, Laura.
She's insane.
Oh, you've been reading too many comic books. You know that the easiest thing we can do is submit.
I will never
not go out
submit.
after dark.
Never. I'd rather end up in a body bag.
Look, first of all, the Islam say that we don't have to have jobs. We can stay home.
Who cares what they say?
That's good, though.
Why
Good
is that
for who?
good?
Good for a woman that doesn't want to have a job. What about a woman that does want to have a job?
In time, she'll see it's for the best.
I own my own business, okay?
Me
and
too.
I can tell you right now, I will never, never submit.
The Islams will not want you to own your own business. They'll kill you. They'll kill you.
Well, then they'll kill me. But you know what? I'll take a few of them with me.
Learn how to take it on top, on bottom, on the knees. We have to save our country. What about our children?
On top, on the bottom, and on the knees. Well, all I can tell you, I hope there's a man in your life who will stand beside you when, somebody's trying to get you to take it on top, on bottom, or on the knees.
I can tell you this, my husband will stand with me.
My boyfriend works at the Four Seasons Hotel in Mexico, so he lives there.
Yeah, I guess he wouldn't be here then, would he, when the Taliban takes us over?
Laura, in time you'll see that I'm right. Come to our seminar.
No, I don't think so.
Yes.
Matter of fact, I don't even see why you're getting airtime.
Well, she sent me a...
Yeah, why are you giving me airtime, big boy?
Because you sent me the facts, so we called you up. Here is Mary Ann. Hi, you're on the Phil Hendry Show. Hello.
Hi.
I think you're doing a disservice to a lot of American women. We ought to get ready for the cane, and instead you're making a stink.
Go ahead, Mary Ann.
Tell them to put the radio on.
Mary Ann, you need to talk to me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
Hi.
you're on the air.
Listen,
Mary Ann,
I'm really
have you ever been hit with a
outraged
cane in
at
the ass?
that our forefathers died for us to live free or die. I don't know what kind of American will wait for enslavement and then for you to call for the enslavement of your entire gender.
But wait a minute,
That's not America to me.
We could submit and then later on have a revolution.
You submit. In fact, you're so ready to submit. Why not pack your bags and head on over there right now?
Because I have
peaceful faith.
Because I have a tour group going to Jamaica on the...
Okay, you had your time to talk. I'm the caller. Okay? This is America. America to me is not enslavement. It's not undignified. I don't know what kind of country you would like to live in. I would rather be dead.
I would rather take a cane to the ass.
Aren't you embarrassed to call yourself an American?
Absolutely. It's good to hear these good, strong women calling in.
And this is why
I'd rather get paddled
to get us all riled
with a fly swatter.
To point fingers
That's
at
right.
people like you who are not